Peaceful greetings, everyone. So I wanted to come and do another video, and today we're going to be discussing these items that I actually got, and I want to explain to you guys how different brands actually utilize this, you know, outlet as a way to also do spell work and witchcraft on the community at large. But most people, they don't know what that looks like, and so they don't know when they're wearing these things what kind of impact it not only has on themselves, but also the impact that it has on other people that actually see the things that they're wearing, right? As like almost like a subliminal, message. And we'll get into all that in a second. So, anyways, within this store that I went into, I actually had gotten uh, 5 items. They were 4 of the same, and one was of a different designer, right? And I don't really give two flying whats about designer, okay? Because most of these alleged designers are, foreigners that have like actually plagiarized some of our ancient indigenous patterns and attempted to repackage it and sell it back to us with copyrights and patents on our own ish, okay? So anyways, I wanted to actually show you guys how these, brands, though, are actually doing spell work. And some of it is specifically directed to the indigenous. Hola. How you doing? Okay, so I did finally write some notes, okay, because usually I just freestyle and just record, but I was getting all of these, what people call downloads or channeling. I don't know. I would like to call it more downloads. So I was getting, as I was looking at the items, all this stuff was just coming to me. Okay. So, anyways, I wrote some stuff down finally. Finally. I don't know what that means, if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but here we go with my notes, okay? Because I got like 3 pages, so hopefully this won't be a long video. I don't think it will be, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Regardless, whichever way it's gonna be, the information will be here for whoever needs it, right? Okay, so this video is going to be about designer surfboards, right? And designer spell work. Okay, so it's like, how do you say, uh it kind of reminds me of how I talk about tasty poison, right? So in fitness and nutrition, when you have this food with these chemical concoctions of laboratory created foods, right? And you think that it tastes good, but it's all based on the chemicals, right? It's not based on the food actually tasting good. It's straight up chemicals. It's chemicals, right? So it's pretty much very similar, right, to that. It's pretty much similar to, these things that we're thinking are cool, but it's packed with poison. It's packed with spell work. It's packed with, subliminals that are in direct opposition of, you know, being free, or, uh, you know, higher vibrations, or, whatever it may be. Okay, is in opposition. It's the handiwork of the adversarial forces, the dark uh forces, if you will. I don't know what you want to call it, Baal, Satan, the devil, whatever you want to call that negative, uh, energy, right? That affects people in, a not so pleasant way. Okay. Uh, so, anyways, I'm going to put photos and videos of the actual boards in question so that as I'm going through these things, specifically about the spellwork that is, very prevalent on these specific items, that you can actually see it with me as I'm going through it. Okay. So the first one point that I wanted to point out is that they, on the surfboards, they are covered in these flowers, okay, that are all indigenous flowers, okay, and so and that's what I see, like physically, but also spiritually as well, right? So the flowers are indigenous, and the main large flowers are representative of the indigenous royal family, okay, and their offspring being locked and chained under control of this specific brand, okay. And so the next thing is that with the same family of people assisting to hold the chains down, um, on the indigenous royal family, confirmation with the horn. Okay, so on the sides of this said chain, you have other flowers that are kind of like sprinkled about, and it was like representative, like spiritually and spellwork wise, that these were other families and couples or individuals guarding the holding down of the chains. Okay. Um, dang, confirmation with the horns. These people, the spirit is on it. Confirmation after confirmation. Okay. So that was very interesting. Okay. So you guys and y'all think that, this is cute, right? You think it's fashionable, you think it's fly, you think it's swag, you think it's, the status quo, the status to be cool, right? To wear these particular brands, okay? But I'm telling you right now that they are utilizing these specific brands, okay, to do